In a highly anticipated antitrust lawsuit, the U.S. Department of Justice has taken aim at tech giant Google. The DOJ alleges that Google has engaged in anti-competitive practices to maintain an illegal monopoly in the search market. At the heart of the case are Google's agreements with other tech companies, such as Apple. These agreements, the DOJ argues, stifle competition and limit consumer choice. The DOJ cites Google's exclusive deals with smartphone manufacturers as a prime example. By pre-installing Google Search as the default search engine on millions of devices, Google effectively boxes out competitors. This strategy, the DOJ claims, has allowed Google to amass an untouchable dominance in the search market. This dominance, they argue, gives Google unfair control over the flow of information and allows them to dictate terms to advertisers. The DOJ is particularly concerned about Google's growing influence in emerging technologies like artificial intelligence. In a significant victory for the DOJ, a federal judge ruled in 2024 that Google had indeed engaged in anti-competitive practices. The ruling sent shockwaves through Silicon Valley and set the stage for potentially groundbreaking remedies. The DOJ has proposed a range of measures aimed at curbing Google's alleged monopoly power. One of the most significant proposals is a ban on exclusivity deals that prevent other search engines from gaining a foothold. The DOJ also wants to force Google to share valuable user data with rivals, leveling the playing field in areas like targeted advertising. Perhaps the most drastic remedy under consideration is a forced sale of Google's Chrome browser. The DOJ argues that Chrome's dominance, fueled by its integration with Google Search, unfairly disadvantages competing browsers. Unsurprisingly, Google has fiercely contested the DOJ's claims and the judge's ruling. The company maintains that its success is the result of innovation and providing superior products and services to consumers. Google argues that the DOJ's proposed remedies would harm consumers by stifling innovation and reducing choice. Specifically, Google warns that forcing it to share data with rivals would undermine user privacy and data security. Additionally, Google claims that breaking up the company would weaken its ability to invest in research and development, ultimately harming consumers. Google has vowed to appeal the 2024 ruling, setting the stage for a protracted legal battle. The judge is expected to rule on the DOJ's proposed remedies before Labor Day 2025. The outcome of this case will have far-reaching implications for the future of Google and the tech industry as a whole. The DOJ's case against Google is not an isolated incident. It is part of a broader wave of antitrust scrutiny targeting big tech. Regulators and lawmakers around the world are increasingly concerned about the power and influence of tech giants like Meta, Apple, and Amazon. The DOJ is currently pursuing a separate antitrust case against Google related to its digital advertising network. This case also resulted in a ruling against Google in April 2025, potentially leading to another round of remedies. The outcome of these cases could reshape the tech landscape for years to come. At stake are fundamental questions about competition, innovation, and the role of government in regulating the digital economy. Consumers are watching closely as the battle over the future of big tech unfolds.